Hello everyone. Very good morning to all of you. Yes, hello everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Hello everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Yes, am I audible to all of you? Yes, Ajit, Rudra, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. Here we are going to provide you daily live classes, live tests, structured courses, unlimited access. Yes, so those who are new here, please download the Unacademy app because the special classes are available on Unacademy app. I hope all of you downloaded it. Those who haven't, please tell others to do so. Let me introduce myself, those who are new here. My name is Harshvardhan Singh, and on this platform, I'm going to teach you history, economics, and international relations. Currently, my lecture series on IR, world history, and from yesterday only, we started the modern India as well. It's going on. You can connect with me through unacademy_Harshvardhan. This is my Telegram channel. Or if you are having any doubt, any question, anything, then you can connect with me through Unacademy app as well at Harshvardhan Singh for you. Yes, I'm having 8-year experience in the field of civil services as an educator at Delhi, Pune, and Nagpur. These are our top educators. Please do watch their videos. They are more beneficial for you. And I hope all of you subscribe to Unacademy. Those who haven't taken subscription of Unacademy, I insist you to have a subscription of Unacademy because your subscription help us to make videos for you. Yes, so we are going to provide you the option of plus as well as iconic. Here the 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 12 month, 24 and 36-month subscription option is available. I insist you to have at least 12-month subscription. If you have if you are going to take the subscription of 12 months, then it will cost around 49,500. But if you use my code, Harshvi10 is my code, you're getting 10% discount, or you're going to considered as my student. Yes, everyone. So I insist you to please subscribe to Unacademy, and I insist you to have iconic subscription because iconic subscription we are going to provide you all the aspects of guidance including personal feedback. And yes, please use my code. This is my code, HV10 is my code. You will get 10% discount. Yes, we have optional subscription as well. Yes, whatever your resolution is there, you want to appear for 20, 21, 22, 23. Yes, you have to make plan according to it. These are our batches. These are our top educators. They launched their batches in bilingual English and Hindi. For further details, please read it from our website or from our apps. Yes, we are also providing you the combo offer. You can take the combination of both GS as well as optional. Clear? And here it is the thing, if you are having GS optional plus GS iconic, then it will cost around 88,705. Clear? And if you use the code, you will get the 10% discount. Yes, we are going to raise the prices, so please take the subscription as early as possible. And these are my special classes. You can watch the videos. It is available on our app. You will get more information about the world history as well as bilateral relations in this lecture. Now, today we are going to discuss. Yes, everyone, finally we reached to that stage that we are going to discuss the today's topic, Indian diaspora. Okay, some lagging is there. Yes, so today we are going to discuss Indian diaspora. Yes, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Neha, Ram Kumar, Ashwini, Bhanupriya, Namrata, Rudra, and all. Yes, thank you for being here. Am I audible, visible to all of you? Before I start the lecture, I just want to clarify that. Yes, everyone. Good. Yes, almost all of you heard about it, diaspora somewhere. If you don't know, then at least you heard about that people of Indian origin are living in United Kingdom. They are living in states. States. People used to call it that states, United States of America. Yes. So those people are considered as a part of diaspora. What exactly the diaspora is? Yes, what exactly the diaspora is, that is most important. So before understanding the diaspora or Indian diaspora, first we have to understand the concept. What is diaspora? Actually, it is a Greek word. Diaspora is a Greek word and it means scattering. It means scattering, spread, phailao. Clear? As suppose if it is a bag of grains. Clear? And somehow that bag is having some leakage, loopholes and all. So these all grains are scattered here and there. Clear? So these scattered things, apart from whatever the grains left in the main bag, is known as diaspora. It is the same thing with the India. Suppose this bag is considered with the India. Yes, there are many people who scattered in West, some are in South, some are in Southeast Asia, some are in East Asia, some are in USA and all. So these all scattered population is known as diaspora. Yes, everyone, these all scattered thing is known as diaspora. Clear? Yes, everyone, is that clear to you? The Greek word means scattering, and scattering is a diaspora, and migration is a cause of it. How people scattered there. Simple, migration. And migration means human history is all about the migration. Yes, do you agree with me that human history is all about migration? Can we consider that Indians are mostly migrated people? Yes, everyone. Can we say that Indians are mostly migrated people? Hmm? Yes, Ashwini said agree. What about others? Or are we considered ourselves as the indigenous people? Yes. Do you remember one very beautiful rhyme which is written in NCRT of geography? That line is basically suggesting the how India is formed. The line is suggestive of that कारवां आते गया Hindustan बसता गया. Clear? This shows how migration is a part of Indian history as well. Clear? Because if you considered who were the Aryans? Migrants. From where? Central Asian steppes. Clear? Who were the Aryans? They were the migrants from Central Asian steppes. They settled in India. Then Indo-Greek migrants settled into India. Along with that, other Indo-Greek, Shaka, Kushana, Pallavas, all foreigners. Hun, they also migrant. Yes, basically these Hun are considered as a ancestor of Rajputs. Who are the Rajputs? Migrants only. They migrated and they settled into India. Who are the Mughals? Same, migrants. And you know that in Mughal forces there were some Turkish people were there. Clear? Tajiks were there, Uzbeks were there, Afghans were there. All are migrants. Mongol, they also settled into India. In Delhi, very famous area is there known as Mongolpuri. Clear? They all are migrants and they settled into India. So migration is not a new phenomenon. It is old. And tell me one thing, what's the reason for migration? Yes, do you know the reason for migration? Most important reason. Yes, everyone. Do you know the most important reason for migration? Why people used to migrate? Yes, why people used to migrate? Searching for livelihood, famines due to financial need. Can we consider the migration is because for better opportunities? Yes, can we consider the migration is for better opportunities? Because suppose, as Ashwini mentioned about the famines, maybe due to the famines, people migrate from one area to other area. But don't you think so? After end of famines, they are going to return to their own place. Yes, but most of the migration are basically for better opportunities, employment, job. That is the reason that people used to migrate from one area to other. Clear? Yes, there are other factors as well. I don't say that the other factors are not present. Other factors are always there, but in general, people used to migrate for better opportunities. Clear? Why Turks came to India? For better opportunity because they don't have. Why Babur came to India? For better opportunity only. So these are the example why these people migrated and settled into our area because of better job opportunity. So look, ancient India, medieval India, foreigners used to migrate and they settle into India. Now look at the situation. We we are migrating. Tell you, that's it. Tell you. Yes, everyone. Is that clear to you? Yes, it was a joke. Don't take it seriously. Now people are offended by joke as well. Okay, so here we are mentioning the same point. India has a various phases of migration in ancient and medieval times. We already mentioned it. But in the last two centuries, basically we are talking about the 19th and 20th century. This migration is getting new dimension. This dimension is means this migration is getting new dimension. That is, Indians are migrating from their own territory to other. Clear? And colonial rule is important factor behind that. And yes, colonial rule is important factor. Why? Because colonial rule exploited us. They destroyed our self-sufficient economy, and because of the drain of wealth, it was a one-way system of transfer of money. And Indians were getting nothing. Clear? That's why there was an imbalance, economic imbalance was there, and this imbalance causes the poverty. And that forced Indians to move from their territory to others for work because they don't have money here. They don't have work. So for better job opportunity, they went there. So colonial past is important for that. Along with that, after colonial past as well, means when we became the independent nation state. At that time, the situation was mostly same. Clear? Because of huge imbalance and all. So during British time and after British time, the new dimension of migration is there. Clear? So today, at present, today Indian diaspora is consist of around 31 million people. Yes, I think it is not visible there. 31 million. 31 million people just, and it constitutes of two, that is PIO and NRI. It constitutes of PIO and NRI. The same way one more diaspora is there in the worldwide. Yes, other than Indian diaspora, is there any important diaspora in the world? Yes, everyone. Other than Indian diaspora, do we know any other diaspora in the world? Yes, everyone. Other than Indian diaspora, do you know any other diaspora in the world? Yes, everyone. Am I audible, visible to all of you? Yes, as you are not responding, that's why I'm asking this question. Am I audible, visible to all of you? African diaspora? Okay. African diaspora? Good. Don't you think so? This diaspora is also important in worldwide. Yes. Don't you think so? Chinese diaspora is also important in worldwide. Hmm. It's very simple, guys and girls. How can you miss that? If you are having more population, how you are going to fulfill the demand of the masses? Am I right or wrong? If population is more, definitely you are not in a position to cater the needs of the all. So of course, India is the world's second largest population and China is the first. So Chinese diaspora is also an important diaspora as like of India. Chinese. Everywhere in the world Chinese are there. Yes, in USA Chinese are there. In India you can see the Chinese. In Africa they are there. In European countries they are there. Clear? It's very simple. If population is more, diaspora should be there because diaspora or the migration is for better opportunities. Clear? Good. Yes, is that clear to you? Any question related to diaspora? The concept of diaspora is clear to you? Yes, concept of diaspora is clear to you, all of you? Okay, good. Next, NRI and PIO. What is NRI? What is PIO? What is NRI and what is PIO? First, you can explain me The full form of it, NRI, non-reliable Indians. Yes? No. Then what? Then what? PIO, whether it stands for People of Indian Organization or People in Living Indian Overseas. Yes, NRI. Ashwini mentioned something. Non-resident Indian. And PIO, person of Indian origin. Clear? Yes, exactly. Loknath, Ashwini, Neha. Yes, yes, yes. Some of you considered why faltu question. We are so great. Yes, I know you all are. But I have some question. I have always basic question. NRI, what it stand? Non-resident Indian. PIO, person of Indian origin. Tell me one thing. Can we consider NRI as Indian citizen? Second, can we consider PIO as an Indian citizen? A very basic question I am having. Yes, can we consider it? Yes, Namrata, what? No. Which one is no? I ask you two questions. Yes, I ask you two questions and I am expecting the answer. Okay, you considered NRI or PIO as a citizen, non-citizen. That should be clear. Yes and no. What? How can I understand for which section you said yes and which section you said no? Ajit said yes, we can consider the NRI as an Indian citizen until and unless the person revisits the country periodically. Gap should not be more than 2 years. Okay. What about others? It's very interesting, very simple, but interesting. You should know this thing. Yes, what about rest? Only 3 people responded. What about rest? Do you have any idea of it? Namrata said, no, we cannot consider PIO to be Indian citizen. Okay. NRI is an Indian citizen living outside India. Okay. Ajit said, no, we cannot consider PIO as a citizen. Ashwini said, NRI is an Indian citizen. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good. Can we consider NRI as an Indian citizen? Yes. Why? Because of Because NRI carry Indian passport. Because NRI carries Indian passport. So if anybody is having Indian passport, can we consider it as a citizen? Or whether we have a facility that we are providing the passport to anyone irrespective of citizenship? Although PIO is a person can get the Indian citizenship after residing India as per the norms, okay, but PIO cannot be considered, okay, PIO can. Yes, everyone. Now my question is that, yes, here because they are having Indian passport, they are having Indian passport, clear? So do we have such facilities that if a person is having a passport of any other country, can we consider it as citizen? Of course not. Passport is a mandatory document to prove your citizenship. Actually, it was there in earlier time. Now things change. Yes, of course. Yes, NRIs are having passport. It's the important proof of citizenship. If you are having passport, that means you are considered as a citizen. Do they have? Can we consider PIO as a citizen? No. Why? Because they don't carry Indian passport. Because they don't carry Indian passport. Clear? Is that clear to you? Means NRIs can be our citizen and they are non-citizen. This difference is clear to you. Clear? One more question I am having. One more question I am having related to both. Just a minute. I want to do some modification. It is okay. NRI citizenship is there. Non-citizen. Okay. Suppose example. Suppose any person stays more than 6 months out of India. Can we call that person NRI? Clear, everyone? My very basic question to all of you. Any person stays more than 6 months out of India. Can we call that person NRI? Yes, everyone. Very simple question in front of you. Can we consider it as a NRI? Ajit said, stay out of India. Of course, as I said, out of India, that means that person has to stay somewhere, no? Yes, Ashwini also agree with me. Yes, basically this is the criteria of a person calling as a NRI. The days are specifically mentioned. I just mentioned the months. The particularly days are mentioned. Clear? And you should know that to whom we call if a person staying outside India for more than 6 months or more than 180, I think 83, if I'm not wrong. If 183 days out of India, then that person is called as a NRI. NRI, as they carry the Indian passport, Indian citizenship, they have a voting right. Clear? And these are PIO, they don't have voting right. Clear? So this is the basic difference I just want to mention, and I already mentioned it. Now the next thing. The Indian diaspora can be divided into three subsets. Means our migration is outside the world is in three phases. It is having considered as a old diaspora, new diaspora, and diaspora in Gulf or Gulf diaspora. Clear? Old diaspora. So what is old diaspora? That should be the question. What is old diaspora? This is the first way of migration during British period. It is the first way of migration and during the British period, during the colonial period. And most of them were unskilled labor. Most of them are unskilled labor. Clear? And most of them were acted as a plantation labor. In which area they migrated? So of course the area where the plantation industry is there. So answer is of course Caribbean country, Mauritius, Fiji, East Africa, Burma, etc. Plantation industry. Which kind of plantation industry? Sugar, then rubber, then tea, coffee, etc. These are the plantation industries. Clear? So where they went exactly? Where they went? They went to Far East. The Fiji is there in Far East. Clear? It is an island in Pacific Ocean. Suppose this is India. Clear? They went to Fiji. Along with that, they went to Burma, Southeast Asia as well. Along with that, they went to East Africa. A very famous places in Africa is basically Kenya and Uganda. Kenya and Uganda, where you can see the Indians visibly. Clear? Then we mention about this Caribbean island. Yes, West Indies, very popularly known as West Indies. They are there. Trinidad, Suriname, these are the places where the Indians migrants settled. Clear? Yes, everyone, where the Indian migrants settled, and mostly from Bihar and UP. Why? Why from Bihar and UP? Why not other? Why only these two states enjoy the migration? Yes, everyone. As we mentioned here, they are mostly from Bihar and UP. Why? A very simple question. Hmm. Yes, I am waiting for your answers. because of disguised employment at the place. Okay, economic term, good. Yes, can we consider it in a simple language as well? Yes, why from UP and Bihar? Oh, really? Is that so difficult that only one person is answering it? Namrata said amongst the Bimaru state least developed. All are going on economic angle. A very simple thing. More population. A dense population was there. Ajit said availability of laborers, harsh condition. More population. And more population is equivalent to lack of opportunities. Simple. More population leads to lack of opportunities, and that's why in the search of opportunities they're there. And you know what? At present also, Bihar and UP are densely populated states in India. Why it is so? Because not just literacy and all, it is just historical reason. They are the early settlement and continuous since then densely populated area, Indo-Gangetic Brahmaputra plains. Clear? So more population, less job opportunity. That's why they are migrated from that area. Yes, and what Ashwini mentioned in economic terms, it is absolutely true. Disguised employment. Yes, yes, everyone. Is that clear to you? Good. Is that clear to you, everyone? Good. Next, as one reason we mentioned of this migration, the old diaspora, it is because of establishment of endangered labor migration system. Endangered, endangered migration system. What what exactly this is endangered labor migration? What's this system? Have you ever heard about it? Yes, everyone. Have you ever heard about it? Yes, have you ever heard about it? What exactly this system was? Say something. If you know, say it yes. If you don't know, say it no. It is a kind of bonded labor. Okay. Bandhwa Majdoor. Okay. Yes. Contractual workers. Okay. Yes, yes. You're all on the right track. Indentured means basically contract or agreement. Yes. It is not just a bonded labor. It is a contract labor. Indians worked under this system in Africa. Okay, Gandhiji raised the voices. Oh, oh, combination of history and IR. Good. Yes, exactly, everyone. So let me tell you why this system was introduced. In 1833, British abolished slavery. British abolished slavery from Britain as well as from their all colonies. And you know what? This plantation industry was highly dependent on slaves. Yes, plantation industry highly dependent on slaves. As slavery is abolished, this industry affected lot. Plantation industry affected lot. There were many European companies involved in this trade, and they received the setback because of that reason. So Britishers introduced this system, though it is a much more better than the slavery, but it is having some kind of the same impact. So Britishers introduced the system, that is endangered labor migration system. Through this, they are going to provide the labor on the basis of contract to these states to cater their needs. And India is one of the most important colony for Britishers, and UP and BR is having surplus population, and that's why in the hope of better opportunities, Indians migrated from India to other places where their colonial master is sending them. So that's why they went to Fiji, East Africa, Burma, Caribbean countries and all. Clear? And you know what? This is the most important thing, that is right now our Indian diaspora, if it is considered as 100%, out of that 100, 60% of Indian diaspora belongs to old wave. Yes, yes everyone, it belongs to old wave. No Arua, it is not the case that harsh climatic condition, it is not the case. Clear? Yes everyone, is that clear to you? Okay, is that clear? Any question, any problem? Nothing? Shall we move for next? Yes, shall we move for the next? Okay, the second wave, that is a new diaspora. This is the second wave of migration. After independence, that is mid 1960 onwards, the second wave of migration is going on. Yes, second wave of migration after independence. Why it was so? The basic reason is same. After independence, we had a colonial past, and of course, we want to pursue the greater opportunity as all. But this migration is not the migration of labor. Remember this thing. The second wave of migration was not the migration of labor. Who are they? They are basically skilled labor, or we can call it as a professional. Earlier they were unskilled labor. Now they are skilled labor, also known as professionals, like doctors, engineers, scientists, etc. Yes, sometimes engineers also feel good. Yes, somewhere at least we get recognition. Good. Skilled laborers, basically professional like doctor, engineer, scientist, etc. Where they where they migrated? They migrated in Western European countries, USA, Canada, and and nowadays nowadays in Australia and New Zealand. Clear? Yes, Loknath, exactly. The second way of migration is the migration of skilled people. They are professionals, and mostly in Western European countries. At that time, there was a huge scope for talent because of the destruction from First and Second World War. These European nations required the talented people. and India is having that. So Indians migrated from India and settled in Western European countries. Later in mid 70s they settled into, means in 90s and all, they settled into Canada, USA, and in recent time they are settling in Austria and New Zealand. Clear? Yes, is that clear to you? There are two policies responsible for it. There are two policies responsible for it. First, the British policy of Commonwealth citizen. It supports such migration. Commonwealth citizen means, as you know, we had a colonial legacy, colonial past. So till 1962, Britishers opened their door for the people of the Commonwealth. Means they don't have to pursue the citizenship. They considered as a citizen of Commonwealth. So it is very, means, simple for Indians to take citizenship of Britain. Pakistani for the same, Bangladeshi for the same, means basically those who were the eastern colonies of Britain, they get direct access to Britain, and by this way Britain caters the need of intelligentsia, technocrat. Clear? But once they considered, this is very dangerous because the inflow of migration is so high, that's why they changed their policy. But initially, British policy of Commonwealth of citizenship is an important, which gave more emphasis, or we can consider that Indians are settled in UK because of the same policy. Clear? The second policy is important in USA, that is Hart-Celler Act. This Hart-Celler Act creates the favorable condition for the people all across the world to settle into USA. What and why exactly it is so? Because the earlier policy, when president was there, Johnson, that person was created as such a regressive policy related to the citizenship, and because of that policy it stopped the migration to USA. And later on USA realized USA's existence is because of the migration only. USA is a place where it attracts the talented people from across the world, and when they stop providing them citizenship, when they stop providing, allowing them to enter into their country as a citizen, that's why there was a, what we can say, a lag or vacuum. So US policy of Hart-Celler abolished that law, and it opened their citizenship for others, and because of that reason it was an important destination for various people all across the world and to settle into here. Yes everyone, and very famous 1H1B visa. This is an improvement. This visa is basically allowing US companies to hire foreign professionals. Clear? And this is an important tool for Indians to work in USA. Yes everyone, is that clear to you? The second wave or diaspora is clear to you? Yes, is that clear? Is that clear to you? Any question, any doubt? Any question, any doubt? Is there any question, any doubt? No. Good. So, one more thing. Skilled labors are also known as which collar labor? Skilled labors are considered as which type of collar labor? Have you heard about it ever in your life? Yes, everyone. Have you heard about it? Collar job. What type of collar we used to call them? Skilled labor, professional, IT professional. Yes, 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 I did exactly. White, white collar labors. That is skilled professional. Next, this is the third way of migration, diaspora, and it is in Gulf area. And how it started, there was an oil boom in West Asia, basically in Saudi Arab, Iraq, Iran, Syria, UAE, etc. Yes, yes, Ashwini, it is white collar labor. The Gulf area is very famous for crude oil, and there was an oil boom in West Asia, and these all the oil exploration in this particular area, and this changed the economy of this particular area, this Arabian area basically I'm talking about. And as you know, because of the geographical condition, they have very less population. Yes, am I right or wrong? Because of their geographical position, they have very less population, scattered population, as the desert is there. And desert is not considered, we cannot consider it as a pleasant place to stay. Yes, am I right or wrong? Yes, everyone. So, because of this climatic condition, they have very less population. This Gulf area is having a very less population. And with the oil exploration, what they require? They need laborers. Clear? They need laborers. And how to cater this need? So, Gulf is one of the hotspots during that time for the laborers to get the job. And here, this started in 1970s. This migration started 1917 and mostly from South India. Mostly from South India, and yes, very famous is Kerala. Yes, Loknath, not supported for agriculture, which was the source of livelihood, of course. The most important state in South India is Kerala. From here, most of the people migrated to Arab states for oil exploration. Who are they? They are unskilled labor as well as semi-skilled labor. Unskilled and semi-skilled. Semi-skilled means some technician kind of that. That is semi-skilled. Means हमारी आम भाषा में कहा जाए ना, तो डॉक्टर होता है skilled और कंपाउंडर होता है semi-skilled. समझ गए? It is very simple. Skilled, semi-skilled. They were there. Professional was not there. Engineers, doctors, scientists, they were very less. Or we can consider it as a negligent. But the most important were basically laborers. And at present, Around 8 million Indians are present in this area, and out of 8 million, about 70% belongs to blue collar, and this blue collar is considered as the unskilled labors. Unskilled labors. Yes, everyone, out of 8 million, 70% belongs to blue collar. So you can consider the intensity of migration of laborers from India with the number 8 million, and most of them are labor. Yes, everyone. Next, what's the present status of Indian diaspora? What's the present status? Of course, in many countries they are wealthy minorities. Yes, in most of the countries they are wealthy minorities. They are running the businesses, companies, hoteling industries, service sector. They are played an important role. And you know what? There are many people from Punjab as well. They already established their restaurant, and including they are farmers as well. Yes, they are farmers in Canada and America. They are having their own farms. So you can consider the wealthiness of them. Clear? So present status of Indian diaspora, most of them are wealthier minority. In some areas, that is in Fiji, Trinidad, Suriname, it constitute of 40% of their population. And one very famous person was there. The name of that person is Mahendra. Mahendra Chaudhary was the name of the person. He was the president of Fiji. But due to the military coup, they ended the term of president. Clear? So it shows that in politics as well, they are playing more important role. As 40% is not a small number. 40% of the population in Fiji, Suriname, Trinidad, and all. And you know what? In Mauritius, yes, in Mauritius, Indian population is around 70%. So you can see, visibly you can see how the Indian diaspora is working there. Clear? And next we mentioned they participated in electoral politics. Yes, this Indian diaspora participated in UP. And what's Loknath said? Vice President of US, Home Minister of UP. Yes, exactly. They participated in the electoral politics, and in USA you can proudly say that a lady, that is Vice President of USA, is a person of Indian origin. Clear? Kamala Harris. Yes, she is a person of Indian origin. Along with that, Nikki Haley, Sunita Williams. Yes, these are those very famous names, which all of you knew that. Along with that, even in Canada, this I just want to tell you the name of the country. In UK, they played most important role in the electoral politics. USA. Along with that, Canada. You know that their defense minister is basically from people of Indian origin. Clear? Even right now, the New Zealand, a person of Indian origin is become the member of the council. So these all are suggestive that these people settle there, and now they are entering into electoral politics. Why? Because if you want the rights, then you can get your rights only by entering into law making. If injustice is there, then you have to ratify it, you have to correct it through the law. and that's why they entered into this thing. What do you think so? Was it easy for them to settle there? Since what right now we all are considering, yes, these are wealthy minorities and all, they are living the lifestyle and all. Was that so simple? Don't you think so? They faces the problem of discrimination. Yes, everyone. Don't you think so? They face the problem of discrimination at that time. Yes, they faced this problem of discrimination for a long time, and for that only they want to end it, and they entered into electoral politics. Yes, everyone. Is that clear to you? And next, heads of many organizations are basically the people of Indian origin, the PIO or NRI. Any example? Yes, Loknath, exactly. It was not so simple. Yes, any example? Any example of a PIO who is a president or CEO or are playing an important role in any organization? Yes, I'm eagerly waiting for your reply, for your answer. Google. What Chai economic advisor of Acha, chief economic advisor. Okay, okay. Chief economic advisor. Google. You can name the person. I don't have any problem. We all are proud of them. Yes, Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai. Then, then, yes, then Sundar Pichai. Then, what's the name of that lady? Yes, Satya Nadella. Satya Nadella. Microsoft. Google. Yes, what's the name of this lady who is chief economic advisor of IMF? I gave you a hint. I gave you the hint of the name. I'm asking the question. It's very simple. You should know that they played an important role. Yes, exactly. Yes, everyone. Is that so clear to you? The present status of Indian diaspora in this country? Yes, wealthy minorities playing important role. They consider themselves as a partner in that. Yes, Geeta Gopinathan. Yes, exactly. Geeta Gopinathan is the name of that lady who is chief economic advisor to IMF. Okay. Now, the challenges in front of Indian diaspora. Indian diaspora who are settling in USA or in Gulf area or in other area, what are the problems they face? The most important problem faced by people who are living in Gulf area. In the Gulf area, it is altogether different condition. How in the Gulf area monarchy was there? Sorry, monarchy is there. Rules are strict. Along with that, there are many cases of frauds. Yes, there are many cases of fraud that somehow these Arabian people they captured means they destroyed the passport, then the person lost the identity and all, and they considered it as an illegal migrant, and because of that, it is a kind of slavery. So such examples are very common in that particular area. Yes, fraudery is important aspect. Rules are so strict. Monarchy is there. So basically, denial of the rights is one of the aspects. Clear? So that's why this is the challenge in front of Indian diaspora who is staying in the Gulf area. Second important challenge is in the form of protectionist policy. This protectionist policy followed by UK, USA and Canada, and mostly these two countries. Protectionist policy means they want to protect their nation state. How? Now they are having one more term which Indians are quite used to also, that is outsiders. Clear? You know what the earlier president of United States of America. This was a very famous thing for him. Outsiders. Show them. Go to Mexico. Yes, such kind of attitude was there. But he forgot that USA is a land of migrants. People, even his forefather also came to USA from European countries only. Now there's this protectionist policy, that is losing of job. Yes, this is the fear, losing of job, of along with that encroachment in the culture and all. So these all are the aspects of it. So that's why they pursue the protectionist policy. USA and UK is a front runner in that case. Xenophobia and violence. Xenophobia and violence. What is xenophobia? Yes, Namrata, Kafala system is there, Nakat system is there. So there are many systems out there. Basically, they are regressive policies. You know what? Recently, I think some of you quite read about the news of one lady, which means she fought for the women right. Means she fought for one cause that women should get license. Women should allow to drive the car, and she fought for that. And she released the video that she was driving the car and all inefficiently and all. Yes, later on, if I'm not wrong, the Saudi Arabia, they changed their rules and they allow women, but they punished that lady. Yes, they awarded the 6-year imprisonment for that lady. Fear of hatred against the foreign culture and religion. Yes, exactly. And this is basically visible in Australia. In Australia, attacks over Indians and basically Indian students. Hatred, it may be racial also, it may be religious also, a bigotry is there. So you are like that, what? Is that new to us? We know this is very common nowadays. Yes, everyone? Yes, but it is very much cause of concern for us in the international situation. In domestic, we never used to pay attention. But at international level, we have to. Attacks on Indian on the basis of race, religion, or in even the gender, clear, or even the discrimination on basis of color. This is a part of that xenophobia and violence, and these are the three most important challenges in front of Indians living in various parts of the world. Clear? A very famous, as I mentioned earlier, the Fiji, there was a military coup and deposition of, or what we can say, deposting of Mahendra Chaudhary. It is just because of that there was a regional, or what we can say, ethnic bigotry was there. They considered this person is of Indian origin, so this person do not have any right to be a president of our country, and they oust that person. Clear? Is that clear to you, all of you? Yes, is that clear to you? Next, government policies. The government policies regarding the diaspora, that is Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, OCI, No India Program and Vajra scheme. One by one, we are going to deal. Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, OCI, No India Program and Vajra scheme. So what is this Pravasi Bharatiya Divas? Yes, what's this Pravasi Bharatiya Divas? On which day we used to celebrate it? कौन सा ऐसा दिन हमने तय कर लिया कि जिस दिन हम इस दिन को मनाते हैं और क्यों? Why on that particular day there is a Pravasi Bharatiya Divas? Yes, I am just checking your general knowledge. Celebrate on the 9th January when Gandhiji came to India. Whether it is 9 or 7? 9 or 7? Yes, it is commemorate that Gandhi ji came to India from South Africa. Yes, of course, we celebrate that on the 9th January every year. And today's 5th. Yes, of course, after 4 days. But as due to the pandemic, you know what will be the situation. So every year we used to celebrate the 9th January as the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, and Gandhiji came to India from South Africa. What is the significance of that? This Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is basically an initiative to connect with people of Indian origin, and through them to boost ties with their respective countries. Along with that, one more thing is there, that is to appreciate their contribution in the diaspora. I was just joking. I was just checking. Yes, whether it is 7, 9, 8 or all. Yes, it is 9 only. Yes, why it is so? It was there to boost up the ties with other countries, means from where they belong. Along with that, it is the way to appreciate their contribution in diaspora. Clear? Because they achieved many more things. One very famous person was there in UK. Lord, if I'm not wrong, then Lord Meghanand Desai. He was the person who is getting the word lordship. Clear? So he also played an important role. So there are many people who played an important role. So it is a way to appreciate them by facilitation. We are going to provide some award to them. Clear? Yes, everyone. So it is a way to reconnect them, and actually this diaspora, as we mentioned lots of times, this diaspora is basically a bridge. It is basically a bridge between India and other countries. Yes, everyone, we mentioned this time. Yes, is that clear to you? Now, OCI. OCI, it stands for over. Yes, yes, it stands for overseas. It stands for overseas citizenship of India. It stands for overseas citizenship of India. What's the advantage of it? Overseas citizens of India. Yes. What's the advantage of it? Yes, everyone. It's very simple. What's the advantages of OCI if you're having the card, OCI card holder? Yes, one by one. You're going to tell. I'm going to write here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes. Go on, go on, go on. I'm waiting, eagerly waiting for your response. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fast. Don't have to register every time. Okay. No need to register. Okay. परमानेंट रेसिडेंसी अवेलेबल. अरे यार वीजा का तो क्लॉज बता दो, वो तो इम्पोर्टेंट है. व्हाई यू आर एक्टिंग लाइक सो? यस, दैट इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट. लाइफ लॉन्ग वीजा is there. There is no need of visa and all. It is a lifelong visa is given to them. No need to register them. Yes. Along with that, permanent residency available, work in India means they can stay for a long. Yes, they can stay for a long. It is no required of visa, no need to register, stay for long. Along with that, at par with Indian citizens, at par with Indian citizens, where in education, clear, in employment, etc. Clear? Ashwini, I ask you advantages. They are at par with the Indian citizenship. They can have access to Indian education system. They can have the access to employment. Anything. Means almost all of things are there. Means they are just like citizen. Just like citizen. But but can't vote, can't contest election. Third, can't purchase agriculture land. Clear? They can't vote, they can't contest the election, even they can't purchase the agriculture land. So these are the limitations of it. Rest all are the aspects which are as same as OC, as same as Indian citizens. Yes, everyone. Is that clear to you? OCI, what is the advantage of OCI? Good. And yes, what one more thing. What is the criteria? Yes, what is the criteria? Do you know the criteria that OCI is means to whom India is going to award OCI card? Can we award any person whose parents or grandparents are basically from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh? Yes, everyone. Can we allow them? Namrata said, please explain what makes a person OCI. Yes, everyone. What's the criteria for a person becoming OCI? Very simple. Yes, Namrata, I'm going to explain, but first I'm going to ask those criteria. How can a person get OCI? Either of his or her parents were Indian. Clear? Either his or her grandparents. Don't know about parents, grandparents, but the person should not from Bangladesh and Pakistan. Yes. Grandparents, great grandparents were Indians, So how can we consider great grandparents and parents are ours? So basically we are talking about after partition. After partition, they stayed into place. Or, or one more thing, that if means if a partner is having Indian citizenship. Clear? So, to whom OCI is not given, of course, either person or his parents of Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Afghani citizen, or they hold that passport. Second, any person served foreign defense services. Yes, there are two most important criteria for it. If the person himself or his parents or grandparents having the passport of Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. Along with that, if any person served as they are not going to allow. Yes, they are not going to allow. They are not going to allow. Yes, clear? Is that clear to you, everyone? Yes, everyone, is that clear to you? Okay. Next thing, what is this Vajra? What is this Vajra scheme? What is this Vajra scheme? Actually, it is an abbreviation. Yes, it is an abbreviation of three, four words. Let me give you a hint. It is a reverse brain drain. Yes, I gave you the hint. It is a reverse brain drain scheme. Now tell me, what is this Vajra scheme? Yes, visit, advance, joint, research. Really? Or something. Something is missing in that. Visiting, advanced, joint research. Yes, everyone. Visiting, advanced, joint research. Is that so or something is different? Why it was so? It is there to boost the scientific and research programs, and PIO should contribute in that. The way that is, it is give boost to the scientific and research program, and PIO should contribute in that. That is, this is a part of reverse brain drain in India. Hence, it is that we are welcoming our door for this talented people, and they can contribute in India's development. Clear? I hope all of you get it. Yes, everyone, all of you get it. And of course, as the abbreviation is there, who is going to design this? Only one person who loves the abbreviation, that is our Prime Minister. He is a brain behind it. Okay. Now the last point, advantages of diaspora. Advantages of diaspora. Just tell me 3 points. Advantages of diaspora. 3 points. Very simple. Very simple 3 points. Reach for better relation. I already mentioned. What is the advantages of diaspora? Bridge for better relationship, that is always there. Yes, yes, you're telling me the same thing. Arey, tell something else, no? Hmm. Yes, to boost as the better relationship, it all other forms are also included in that. Spreading of culture, dances and everything. It is always there. Other than that, other than that, one term is important in economy, remittance. And this remittance right now 3% of our GDP. Remittance is the most important part of it. It is a 3% of our GDP, so you can consider it. That is the most important thing. Along with that, yes, they help to establish diplomatic diplomatic relationship. Yes, even they pressurized to pursue the policy in favor of. Yes, exactly, exactly. They acted as a pressure group. They can pressurize the respective government to pursue the good relationship with the India. Clear? Yes, exactly. I agree with all of you. Yes, everyone, is that clear to you? All of you? Indian diaspora, the concept is clear with all of you. Any question, any query? Yes, is there any questions? Any query? Yes, do you have any questions? No? Clear? All the doubts are clear? So what we learn in Indian diaspora, clear diaspora is basically scattered. And yes, let me tell you one more interesting fact. The largest Indian diaspora is in Myanmar. Sir, when NRI will be considered as a PIO? NRI, when he or she accepted the citizenship of other country. Yes, when he or she is going to accept the citizenship of other country, then that means that NRI is going to lose the citizenship of India, and that's why from that moment onward, that person is going to become person of Indian origin. And can I tell you the name of a person? Recent time, he is a very famous person. Yes, a very famous person. All of you know that, and most of the memes are on that only. Yes, now you get it. I hope all of you get it. How NRI. Yes, everyone. Nope, nope, it is not the case. It is not the case. That person is actually a foreign citizen only. He is having the citizenship of Canada. Yes, everyone. Is that clear to you? All of you? No question, no doubt? Good. That's very good. Okay, so that's all for this lecture. Thank you very much for your valuable time. I hope all of you get what I want to explain. If you are having any query, any question, you can ask me directly in the class or you can ask me through my Telegram channel. Yes, this is my Telegram channel at Unacademy underscore Harshvardhan is my Telegram channel. You can connect with me or you can connect with me through other social media platforms as well. And whenever you're going to take the subscription, please use my code. If you like the video, please like it, share it, tell others, and you can follow me on Unacademy app. And if you really like the way of teaching, then you can dedicate whatever the hats available with you. Yes, thank you very much once again. And today at 9 p.m. we are going to meet again for Modern India, and I'm going to update the thing on the app as well as other media platforms. Yes, thank you very much for your helpful time. Have a good day, great day.